not pet them. Whatever you do not pet the raccoons. Hello and welcome to the third day of the Christmas Movie A Day Marathon. Yeah, we're calling it a marathon now. And today, I would happily like to recommend the film Killer Raccoons 2: Christmas in the Dark. Now, you may have seen in the thumbnail that I put Die Hard with raccoons, when we all know, based on the image, this is clearly Under Siege 2: Dark Territory with raccoons, the classic Steven Seagal picture. Why am I recommending this film? Especially if you haven't seen the first Killer Raccoons. Well, you don't have to. The first Killer Raccoons, which has a title I feel uncomfortable saying, was one of those classic, we're in high school or maybe the first year of college and we're with our friends and we're doing something really wacky and silly and we're wearing fake mustaches, shooting it for no money. It's probably not as funny as it felt while we were making it kind of movie. The kind of picture that gets distributed by Troma.
Dear Mom, I'm sorry for all the lazy things I did.
So this movie comes out, and then 10 years later, maybe even more time than that, the director decides, all right, the world is ready, it's time for a sequel. And instead of making a goofy monster comedy like he did with the first one, director Travis Irvin decided to switch the genres completely. It's going to be an action film. And just like the first ones, there will be killer raccoons in this, but instead of kind of being rabid creatures that may or may not turn people into zombies, they will just be terrorists. So yeah, this is the Steven Seagal classic Under Siege 2: Dark Territory. If you say it 3 times, Steven Seagal appears. So shh, please don't say it. Just from the concept of the film, that it exists, that's probably the funniest thing about it. But also, it is funny in the way that it approaches the subject. Completely, well as it can, deadpan. It's shot for no money, so the train is like a set that was built in, people's apartment. There's no attempt to make it look like a train. Everyone gives a performance, at least all the best people, at a slow, deadpan, treating everything seriously.
It looks like I've bitten off more than I can chew.
If you're a fan of the stuff I do, you've probably heard me talk about Matt Farley and Charlie Roxburgh's films, and it's kind of on that wavelength, where especially the star of the picture, who is playing a character from the first one, but it's not the same actor. So yes, it is a continuation of the first one into a completely different genre. He delivers all the twisty dialogue completely with a straight face, and it's funny every time.
She's the sister of the dead girl that I lost my virginity to 10 years ago. That summer really fucked me up. It's almost as if I'm a totally different person now. It
is a movie that, beyond the concept, it does overstay its welcome. There's a whole side story with government officials that just does not work, including an appearance by someone who we cannot talk about anymore. But it's a no-budget, scrappy motion picture that is an action film starring stuffed raccoons. And I need to be clear, the stuffed raccoon terrorists in this do not move. They are just the stuffed creatures, according to IMDb. They only had 2 of them that play hundreds of raccoons in the film. If you think that's funny, Under Siege 2: oh shit, I almost said it, with stuffed raccoons, then you gotta see this movie. Because it does deliver on that premise. You will laugh and you will not forget this film. Filled with holiday cheer, the raccoons do wear holiday merchandise, and our hero, the train that he's on, is the Holiday Express. I really hope Travis Irvin, the director of this, does make something else, because he seems in this film to be honing in on comedic sensibilities that are very funny, with just a little bit of chuff that could just be cut away. But hey, you know what? He's making this movie. He's paying it for himself with probably a little bit of crowdfunding. He can do whatever he wants. And I'm just happy that Killer Raccoons, ! 2! Dark Christmas in the Dark! Exists. And now you know that it exists too. And it can be watched where all fine films can be found, Tubi. If you're out of the country and you look on Tubi and it's not there, maybe your friend VPN could help you, because it could be a United States only release. So if you needed a movie that you can show your friends and family this season and they're gonna go, where did you hear about this? Now you got it. And you may be asking yourself, Justin, where do you hear about all these wacky movies? Well, I hear about them because I work with my good friend Mark Hansen on the Bay Street Video Podcast, a podcast that me and him, we do live from a brick and mortar video store, and we talk about all of the wackiest movies that come in. Stuff like Killer Raccoons 2, Dark Christmas in the Dark, did not come in, but maybe it could have. And tune in this holiday season because there are so many wild Christmas films that are just thrown at people unsuspecting at Walmarts who don't know any better, and they're going to reach for the sequel of a film where the Grinch was a serial killer, which maybe I'll talk about on the show. Who knows? You'll have to tune in every day to find out.
I bet you want that gold VHS tape, don't you? Too bad. It's down there.